Today, we are going to interview board member John Jones. Mr. Jones, what motivated you to want to be on Russell School Board?
Well, what motivated me to the biggest part was to continue helping the students of our school system. I worked here for 31 years, and after I retired, some people talked to me about running for school board, and with my experience, I might do a good job. So I just want to continue helping the students of our school system.
What do you think is your role as a board member?
My role as a board member is to basically, with the other school board members, to help the superintendent with input, questions from the community, questions from the superintendent to us, just to basically help the superintendent get all around input from everybody to help make a good school system better.
What are your expectations for the superintendent?
To basically give 105% for the betterment of students in our school system. And like this year, we did a few things with Raceland and Greenup County. So, we've kind of branched out a little bit in helping kind of county-wide, but basically to help our students to become better, more productive people once they graduate from high school.
What do you see as the board's roles and responsibilities for the district?
Well, we are in charge of the school board policies, reviewing school board policies, passing new policies, just making sure that the superintendent follows school board policies and the decisions that we make. The superintendent is the key person, and we're just kind of like people that help the superintendent out.
With only one or maybe two meetings a month, all school boards seem to be limited on what they can do. How does the Russell Board decide what's most important?
Well, we have been lucky the past couple of years. We get a lot of information from the superintendent. We get a lot of information now from you on Facebook, on Twitter, emails. It's basically just communication and people in the community ask us questions, and basically good communication makes a good school system.
Wonderful. How can the board be more accessible to faculty and staff and the community?
Well, like the previous question, we all have the school email address, Facebook, Twitter. Most everybody knows me. I see people in the grocery store everywhere. And I feel that our board is accessible to the public, no matter if they want to call us or send us an email or whatever. I just feel that we are very accessible to the public.
In your opinion, what are the current challenges that face education and school boards?
Oh gosh, the main thing with students is not every student's going to go to college. Not every student is meant to go to college. We have to provide a product after 12 years that some kids are going to graduate from high school and go to work. We have to provide a student, a young person that is willing to work and able to work. And our vocational school now, we've been adding programs over there. Everyone that graduates, or especially in our area, they have to have a skill. The days of graduating and going to work for Armco, Ashland Oil, or Railroad are over. Students have to have a skill. I know heating and air, next year they're going to have some kids going out into the working, part of the day. It's just providing a student, if they're going to go to work, students that are going to go on to higher education, we need to provide a student that does not need remediation when they get to college. So many schools get bogged down. They have to remediate kids when they go to college. And I think our system provides students that are capable and able to go on to college or the workforce.
How do you stay current on the important matters that face both education and school boards?
Well, I read a lot. In the School Board Association, we go to meetings. We have to get so many hours a year of update training. Here again on Facebook and Twitter, I've got several things that are continually popping up with information from not only Kentucky but other states. The School Boards Association has an excellent Twitter page, whatever you want to call that. We get several tidbits of information a day on that, and then you can look at that and you can get more info if you want it. But I just read a lot from area newspapers, from the newspapers from downstate, whatever. So,
what educational or professional experiences have prepared you for your particular role on the board?
Well, I spent 31 years working with the Russell school systems as a teacher, a principal, assistant principal, and finally as assistant superintendent working downtown. And I had a wonderful career working at Russell, and I think that helped me to develop into wanting to run for the school board and to keep our education current and relevant for our young people in our community.
What do you hope to see in Russell Independent as the district and for the board in the future?
I hope to see us continue at like the high school level. We continually add AP classes. We have the dual credit for students. They can either, they can get credit here, they can get credit through a state university. And like talking about the Voc School, kids getting out and working in the community. My hope for the future is just, here again, to provide a product that is employable and or go to college, or some people join the service. You have to be a high school graduate now to get in the service. You have to have some ability and skill. My hope is that we just keep providing this and to make our end product, the students, better.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Mr. Jones.
Thank you
for taking this time.
And I hate to follow Mr. Witt because he is such a good spokesperson.
Well, thank you for all that you do on the school board as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.